First off, we are the greatest country in the world. We have the best people. We're the best looking people.
Sit over there in
We
the
have
light.
the best army in the world. I mean, real talk, man. I feel comfortable saying we have the best looking people in the world, best country in the world, best army in the world. It's getting to the point where you don't want to go to war with us. Because I'm telling you, we're going to show up on your fucking doorstep. You like Star Trek? I hope they do. It's going to look like Star Wars on their fucking doorstep. We're showing up straight droids everywhere. Uncontrolled, unmanned aircraft. The game has changed.
The game has indeed
The
changed.
game has well indeed changed. And if you're an army that doesn't require that, then we murk you anyway. So, it's really not an issue about our American power. You will not come to our soil. We are the most armed country in the world. I mean, if you come through Canada, we'll take them out just to protect ourselves. Mexico, I respect. I really do. I feel comfortable saying I respect Mexico. I think that Mexico and Canada should both join the United States. Fuck you conspiracy theorists talking about a new world order. That's what really should happen. They should take Mexico in, Canada in, fuck the borders. We take over that shit. We put American law down there. They would not be running drug cartels, none of that shit. We would take over. It's not an issue. American law is not necessary. All we need to do is take over everything.
Power rate. What happens to power rate?
It's somewhere in the van.
Somewhere in the van. I mean, vans, all countries have vans. But in America, we don't pack our vans with explosives and show up at random spots and blow up children. Because we got more class than that. Like, that's
We load them up with kids and beer and floaty
we're not
things
about
for the
kids.
pool.
We'll kill your grown men. That's what we're about. We're fucking a real country. We will kill the best that you have. And that's a fact. You can take the best that you have and train them for months and months on hand and make them the best soldiers you have. We will kill them instantly. Because we are the greatest fucking country in the world. I'm not worried about fucking Afghans getting trained. I'm sure as hell not worried about Japan. Fuck China. Fuck Canada.
Don't even
We're
we're not
smart.
even. We're,
Here we are.
No, we're
right
not.
now, there's these countries right here, and there's this big country in the middle called America. And they live off us. Now, this country down here is drug wars, cartels, they're all fighting and shit. That becomes America, you think it's going to happen? No. We're going to take over that area fucking quick as fuck. You throw a couple helicopters out there, real shit. I'm not talking about protecting the border. I'm talking about protecting America. We cut them in. Canada, there's not a lot of risk out there, but we're going to take you in because you're close to us. And that's just factual. I think Mexico has a better right for our protection than you. They at least have an argument. Their country is in shambles. But I guarantee they're not coming at us. Because those little fucking shits they have are nothing.
Yeah, they got Mounties on horses with cattle prods.
It's just not happening. Like, it's real talk. It's just not happening.
Life-giving elixir.
Alright, I want to take this shot to America.
And to me.
Because
I'm a great big fan.
And to Mikey as well.
To Michael Thomas
Mikey really is
in
a
America.
great guy. He's a great guy.
And Chuck
don't
Norris.
doubt him in hand-to-hand combat.
God bless the Broncos.
Tell me how a good shot.
It's a good shot.
You want one, Joe?
Mikey has the blessing
Sure.
that if he ever loses a fight, we'll all swing. So Mikey never loses.
It's a big one. It's spilled a little bit.
Mikey never technically loses. Nobody really loses if they all join forces with us. America,
Good, dude.
Canada, right in the middle. I call it, fuck you conspiracy theorists, it's the New World Order.
Is that with that strawberry shit,
let's say
Mikey?
this. What do conspiracy theorists do? They call it the obvious. It's obvious that America and Canada will join us at some time. We need to own all the land.
All of it.
We just need to own it, because we're protecting it anyway. We're spending millions of dollars. They need to pay American fucking taxes.
No, it should not.
I trust
It
Mexico.
should not be North
Mexico's
America.
gonna war.
It should just be America.
But think of the cartels that run the way they run it. They're dumb shit, killing people in the streets. You think we take over Mexico, they're doing that? No. You're damn right they're not. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
I agree.
And my border policy. Pull that up. I want this actually on video. I want my border policy on video. This is my border policy for America. I say we set up 60 snipers spread out. You know how long they can shoot from across the border. a couple miles between each, and they have scopes. Anybody who gets over a mile over the border, and it's way more than a mile to cross, you get your head blown off. We run that policy for a month. I guarantee not a motherfucker or family tries to come across the border. Heads blown off. I'm not talking we're shooting in front of them, we're not shooting behind them. You cross the fucking border beyond a point where it's not reasonable,
And then that happens.
your fucking head flies off.
Gunshot in the
And
background.
everyone else is done.
God
I
bless
guarantee
America.
you just don't try it after that, and that's the truth. I love this country. I think we have good people in control. I'm not gonna shout out to all of our generals, but I respect the majority of our American generals. And it's a strong country. And if you're a general in the American Army, you're a badass motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
We kill for a living down here, so don't try it.
So what's your closing thought on this, Shawn?
My closing thought is, honestly, America is the best country in the world. Canada sucks. Mexico I respect. You take Mexico, you take Canada, you combine us into one country. We eliminate the drug war, which upsets them so much in Mexico. Because as soon as America takes control, there will be no drug war. Because you will not fuck around. I mean, you know what I mean? You fly a couple Blackhawks around, they're not fucking with you. Because it will be our time then. In Canada, we're not worried about them. What are they going to do? Come in with the old school bombers? They still have machine guns on their wings.
End of interview.